Welcome to Performance Training with Coach Abdullah. We got an exclusive interview with Coach Nasir, Abdelmalik, boxing coach straight out of New Jersey. Stay tuned. Coach Nasir, how you doing today?
Doing well, sir. Thank you for having me, Coach.
Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy to have you on Performance Training. Just so you guys know, I was attracted to Coach Nasir just because I saw the authentic pedigree in boxing, the patience, the teaching. It wasn't really coaching, it was more teaching, very, very detailed, step by step. So I had to have him on the show. So just give us a brief, really brief, short bio about yourself and how you got into boxing, and then we'll move on.
So originally I'm from New York, from Gun Hill Avenue, North Bronx. I grew up, I did my first, I would say 7 to 8 years in Germany, and this was before the wall came down. So you're talking about East and West Germany was still divided, so there was a lot of racism going on. And so all my friends, they were either Iraqi or Turks. So on our way to school, we would get beat up. On our way back home, we would get beat up. And by the time when I moved back to the States, then I couldn't speak any English. And at that point, people would always call me Nazi, Germany, Nazi, okay. So then I would get beat up just from my accent, not being able to speak English. So also growing up, I took on to martial arts, a lot of Bruce Lee movies, but it was more like this philosophy, right? So a lot of the way of no way. I mean, I can go into a good hour just of that philosophy, but he had a way of teaching Kung Fu and his own form of martial arts, which really attracted me more than the movies. The movies were beautiful, but there's just a science behind it. And the thing about boxing, there's a science behind boxing. So all that attracted me into it. I needed to learn how to defend myself. That, along with the philosophies and discipline that you learn, that you understand. That's pretty much what what got me into boxing. And I started to compete. Became a 2005 Golden Glove champion. Competed in USA versus Ireland back in, I think it's 2004. And I tried out once for the Olympic team, but this was like one of the preliminaries. Right, sure. 2012. So yeah, that's pretty much my. I went to different gyms my whole life because I didn't have a good foundation as far as the coaching. So a lot of gyms that you go to different gyms and coaches, they have their favorite, and you have a new guy coming in. And a lot of times, if you're not part of that pack, they'll push you to the side, say,
"That's right."
Throw some combinations. And so what I would do is, when I see the coaches giving instructions to their fighters, I would just listen in. I would stop working out. I would just listen in from all their instructions. And this is also going before YouTube and social media. So I used to I used to buy VHS tapes.
MashaAllah, yeah.
I used to buy VHS tapes to watch the old fights. I'm very old school, so I go back to the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Willie Pep.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Those Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
So I go back to the 20s.
Yeah.
And I watch their fights, and I watch, different ways to throw a jab, and their stance and everything. And I competed since I was 13 all the way until I was 32.
MashaAllah.
Right? So a lot of competitions, a lot of amateur. I only have 3 pro fights. And while I was going to school for, completed a bachelor's in communication. So while I was doing that, I started personal training people.
MashaAllah.
A gym called LA Boxing, which was a franchise that was bought up by UFC.
Right.
In California. So, and that's it. I just got a lot of experience in training people, learning how to deliver what I know. You have a lot of trainers, like you said, you see me more teach than train.
Right.
That comes from, I'm very in tune with my own psychology and my own personality, and then more I'm in tune with my own personality and my own psychology, I'm very in tune with other people and their attitudes and different, psychological makeups. And also what wasn't given to me, boxing wasn't given to me the way I give it to people. I had to take something here, I had to take something there, I had to travel, right? I lived in Jersey for quite some time. So between Jersey and New York, I lived there 18 years. So about 9 years before I moved to New York, I would leave at 5 o'clock in the morning, actually 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get to my gym in New York, I was training in Rivera's gym, 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn. And so I would get there by 9, and I would train all the way until 5 o'clock in the evening, right? Just train, listen to people, other coaches giving instructions. So I took all that, and I just, once I got into the training part, I wanted to give boxing, I wanted to give people, something what wasn't given to me. So
right.
A lot of it requires patience.
Yes.
You have to formulate, the way your deliverance to their personality.
Sure.
Because if they don't, like a fighter, you can talk to them rough.
Right.
Somebody who's not a fighter, you got to be a little bit easy. You got to fall back a little bit.
Right.
And so that's with me. You have a trainer, you have a teacher. Most gyms have trainers.
Right. That's absolutely right.
When you're hurting and you have like some pain in the bone or the kneecap or the joint, a trainer's going to tell you keep going. But they will just push you. When you finish training, okay, go. And then you have a teacher who's kind of, try to analyze the situation. Like, okay, is it muscle pain? Is it just burning? Or is it like something really wrong with the nerves or something? And after the training is done, I like to take feedback. I like to see where the fighters, their heads are at. Now my whole, the way that I give boxing is everything is philosophy, right? So I give people boxing, and I always tell people, whoever I train, whether you come in to compete or not, I always tell them, I'm going to train you as if you're going to fight, even though you're not going to fight. Why? Because you come into me to learn the art. You're not coming here to just throw some punches and go home. Tell your friends, I go to a boxing gym.
Right.
You're gonna come to me. I'm gonna make sure you get everything that you came for.
Right.
So it's nothing half-assed. And I try to relate boxing to life. For example, and I'm just gonna give one example. So the first thing I start you off with is your stance. And the most important thing in your stance is your balance. Why? Because balance is the most important thing in life. And that's all balance is the most important thing in boxing. Right?
That's right.
So then you start connecting that with life.
With life, exactly.
Yeah. Because my thing is this, right? I teach you boxing. But what I look, and I don't tell people this till later on in the game. After like maybe, if they're in it for a good year, let's say, they really want to learn the art. I wait about 4 months, 3-4 months, and then I finally tell them, like, I'm not looking for you to get, perfect with the combinations, the technique. That's the easy part. The part that I want you to get is how are you going to apply the philosophies of boxing to your own personal life, and how can you take the things from your own personal life into boxing to make boxing work for you. So that's boxing to me is a philosophy. And I ask most people, what does boxing mean to you? Most people say, oh, it's a sport. Okay, cool, it's a sport. And I tell people, to me, boxing stopped being a sport since I was 18. It became a philosophy, right? It's something you live, right? When you compete, right? Once you're done with the fight, most people, they go and they start eating hamburgers, most like disgusting food, McDonald's. But you go right back. You look at a fighter. One example, B-Hop, not Hopkins, right? Right. This is what you call like pure discipline. No candy, no artificial sugars. It's a way of life. It's a philosophy, right? So, that's pretty much what boxing means to me. This is why I got into it, and I'm still learning. One thing one of my coaches told me back years ago, he said, if you aren't learning anything, stop learning something, if you're not enjoying it, just leave it. And I still enjoy it, and I'm still learning. So that's why I still do what I do. And so now I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I'm actually an English teacher, a full-time English teacher. So that was, you know, the main reason like most people come to the kingdom, you know,
yeah.
You know, so, you know, because alhamdulillah I'm Muslim, so, you know, trying to find a decent job as far as teaching English.
Right.
But my love is always that's all I like to do. If I could do this full time, I would do this full time. You know, so
I believe you too. I see the passion, I see the love, I see the sincerity.
Make a lot of money doing this, but I'm very picky who I train to. Right? Because there are a lot of people that have come to my team, and I saw them flake out. And what I do is, okay, I got a whole squad of people who want to learn boxing. Okay?
Right.
And what I'll do is I'll make you sprint. And I tell people, you look at my strong guys who's still with me today. I started last year. Right? Started last March. Okay, we're in July now, 2018. A lot of guys, they flaked out because I broke them mentally, and I told them, like, you're not going to come here half-ass anyway. You're going to go. I'm going to make you go until I get tired of you. So you're going to keep running sprints. You come to me, you're going to run sprints. And you're going to stop. People that ask me, when are we going to stop coaching? I said, when I get tired of seeing you sprint, then I get tired. Or if I get bored.
Right.
So it's not going to be an easy run.
You sound like my old coaches.
I'm going to make you go till you throw up, till you hurt the next day. Because when you stay, again, it shows what you really want.
That's right.
You know, so I'll take the loss of some, you know, people who are in it for just to say, oh, I'm going to a boxing gym. Oh, I box now. No. Because most people, they're not coming in to compete. So I'm going to make it work. See what I'm saying? See, if you're going to half-ass a little bit and there's competition, okay, I still take you a little serious. Then, okay, I'll take you on. But if you know, the competition right now, it's kind of low at the moment. So, you know, I have to compensate for that.
Right.
That's pretty much my story.
How do you envision the future? You know, what's your view of the future in boxing? And then the last part of the question would, in the best case scenario, as you would like it, what would you like to see with boxing in Saudi Arabia?
In Saudi Arabia right now, you have a lot of. It reminds me of where I come from. I come from like you know, urban part of New York. You know, I come from like the ghettos.
Yeah.
And in the ghettos, you find the most talented people, right? Here, you have a lot of talented people. You have drive, you have hunger. You just don't have an outlet. This is the problem. There aren't any outlets for, okay, like say, just take boxing for example, right? You have people who are talented, who have they almost come to like that American level. There's a couple people here that like, they got it.
Right.
Know, but they don't have the hunger because, okay, there's competition once a year, okay? What are you going to do for the rest of the year? You know, there's no outlet. So I would love to see some kind of competition going on, you know, on a regular basis. I mean, us in New York and different parts in the States, I mean, we have competition every single weekend.
Yeah.
Right?
It's normal.
Every single weekend, and people are attending. You know, the same people. Building a record. There's them scouts who come from pro league. They start, you know, promoters, you know, boxing promoters. They start seeing, oh, okay, you know, he's got talent.
Right.
You might take him, put him in a Mayweather camp.
Right.
You know, Mayweather might see somebody. It's like that, you know. So it has to be. I would like to see Saudi Arabia actually be on a competitive level in sports in general.
Sure.
Actually.
Absolutely.
You know, not just boxing, but you know, personally, boxing, I would love to see you know, this talent because people will contact me from Thailand. You know, like, hey, you know, I'm hungry.
Right.
You know, let's go to Bahrain. I mean, we really don't need to go to Bahrain. We have the competition here. We have talent here. Let's make it happen. You know?
That's right.
What do I see in the future? like to try to be optimistic about things, but honestly, I can't say. Right? Because tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
You know, you can plan. Whether honestly, I don't know. I'm still new. You know,
Right.
2 years in.
Sure.
So I really don't know. I can tell you, like, if you take me to the States, if you take me to certain states in the U.S., I can tell you, I can see where this and this is going in the next, like, 5-10 years. But just because I'm still new here, I can't tell.
Right.
So
How did you feel about the pool of talent in Riyadh in the last competition?
the talent was there, you know, and again, it's just the talent, there's a fire behind the talent, and I would love to keep that fire going.
Right.
You know, it's not just from our guys, it's guys from Mecca, it's guys from Riyadh, it's guys that were coming in, you know, who live in Saudi Arabia, different parts.
Right.
They're just coming in, and I said, okay. You know, seeing some people have, like, Olympic styles. Some people have, like, you know, European styles, you know, and some people, you know, obviously they need work, and they need work because, again, there's nothing here to fuel that fire, you know.
Right.
People have it in them, but they can't do anything. So.
I always try to, you know, the people I interview try to allow them to give the viewers, you know, positive advice, whether it's in life, whether it's in sports, in general. So, Coach Nasir, please, you know, drop a jewel on us if you're in any area. If you know, you're free to talk about anything.
I mean, first and foremost, it's like seek the balance in everything you do, right? And balance, I mean, like, seek the middle, whatever you do, right? Because like starting off speaking in Saudi society, if you're Muslim, right? So our religion is of the middle path.
Right.
Other than that, I mean, whatever you do, seek the middle path, but seek that middle path in what you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? You have a passion, go after it. You know, don't let nothing stop you. Even if it means that you have to. I don't know if this is bad advice, but even if it means you have to, like, go to a different country, you know what I'm saying? But follow your passion, seek the middle path, and you know, be strong. Don't settle for second best.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
And we're gonna get your next class, inshallah. Again, people, this is Coach Nasir from New York. I always call him Jersey.
Yeah, both. I've been 18 years between Jersey and New York, so I'm both. They both like border each other, so it's like living in Jeddah for 9 years, living in Mecca for 9 years. Borders.
I'm still late doing it, but I'm gonna get Coach Nasir's pictures and contact info on coach.abdullah.alkidd. I'll leave the link in the description box on how to contact Coach Nasir, his email and telephone number. Please, guys, this guy's a jewel in the desert right here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia at Sport Tech, and he's a freelancer, so he can go anywhere. It's your opportunity to learn from one of the best. Thank you for listening to Performance Training with Coach Abdullah.
Remember, from now on, we're not just going to stay here. Just throw punches, right? You have to move your head, right? Move your head. It's a rhythm, right? So it's harder for the opponent to hit you. Okay? Okay? So here, move your head, move around. If your feet stop moving, your head should start moving. If your head stops moving, your feet should start moving. Okay? Go to 2. Yeah. See how your shoulders here? Straight. Yeah, straight. There you go. Good. Right? Boom. Perfect. Go. Oh. Nice. You stay on the elbow. There you go. Spring. Push back off. Well, your power comes from here. So everything starts from here. Your grounds. Right? Your feet. Your position. Your knees. Right? Your hips. Here. Boom. Right? Even so much so as a regular punch, you know, if you want to step forward, I can just push with this foot. Right? And go forward. You go back, you go here. Right? So, you're going to do shadow boxing again, but you're going to do nothing but skip step. Right? Just so you don't have to go too far. You know. With a punch? Yeah, so here. Whoop. Combination. Right. Skip step back. Combination. Turn. Skip step back. Combination. Skip step forward. Whoop. Turn. So, you should be able to use just a small square. Right? Double jab. Right? Combination. Any combination, throw, finish. Right? Use punch, use jabs to get in, use jabs to get out. Right?
You mean with the step?
Huh?
You mean with the step? So whenever you do the step, your hand walking.
So here, because we're just doing this one. Here, combination, go. Combination, skip step, combination. Right? Just the rule of double jab in, double jab out should always be in your head. Right? Go. Double jab. 15. 1, 5. 15. 13.
Okay.
Double. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Double jab. Stay good. You always tell, always stay rhythm. Double. 15. 1, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Slip. 1, 2, 3, 2. Double jab. 1, 2, 3, 2. Slip. 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Double jab. 2, 2, 5. Double jab. 15. 13. Double jab. 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 Up. 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 Breathe. Breathe. Drop. Drop. 2, 3, 2. Double jab. Stay in the pocket. Don't jump.
See, when you're consistent, you can do way more work. You gotta be consistent. You can't take no steps back. That's the same thing I'm saying to you too. Consistency, then you build a relationship with your coach. You don't have to talk. So much more you can do. You have to. You know, these sparing workouts, they don't work. You gotta put work in every day.
Okay.
Every day. Single work. Single work. Not with a class, single work.
Double jab. Right, because everybody wants to hit here. Everybody wants to hit here.
Yeah.
But everything is game. All this right here is game. Okay? So, if I'm filming you out, right, I want to put as much power into this forearm as I'm going to do in a person's face, right? Instead of here, someone's hit here, right? Try to run your hand, your knuckle through your glove, and through his arm, right? So, I'm not throwing anything right now. What are you going to throw? Yep. Oh. We'll go to the same spot. Yeah, we'll go to the same spot. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Double jab. 2. 2. Alright, so here, next one. 1, 2, drop, 2, 3.
Okay.
Slow. 1, 2, drop, 2, 3. Okay? So, make sure. Here, go. Because the power is going to come back with the spring. 2. Yeah? Come back. Rhythm. Yeah? Stay in rhythm. If you can't see the jab come, put your hands up. Binoculars. There you go. What are the binoculars? Show me. There you go. Binoculars. Remember these? Yeah. If you don't see the jab coming, hands come up. When you see the jab come again, when you catch my rhythm, then you can drop your hands to your chin. Go jab. Bring it. 2. Go jab. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 2. Jab. Go jab. Up jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go. Go. Yeah, wait. There you go. Nice.
You see a right hand versus a southpaw, right? What's the rule? I just taught you a few days ago, and you should know from old. The southpaw versus the right hand. What should happen from either guy? Huh? So right now, who has the advantage from the right hand fighter or the left hand fighter? Who has the advantage? Quickly. Huh? Left hand fighter, right. Why? Outside foot. This punch he's throwing right now, what coach is showing him, is one of the most deadly punches for a southpaw fighter to a right-handed fighter, because you can't see that right hand. You can't see that right hand.
This one, you just want to throw a quick, it's not even called a jab. This is called a measuring stick. And the measuring stick looks something like this, right? Boom. Right? You want to just, it's like you're touching hot coal, right? So, boom. Right? He hasn't even felt it.
Cut distance, real good.
Right? It's just for him to do this and he freezes. And of course, his foot is going to stay on the outside, so here.
You remember what did you do yesterday? It's the same thing.
First,
when I told you to do the jab, right uppercut, and I told you you gotta step in.
Fast, just like
what
that.
He just told him.
Take the power off. Yeah, a little bit better.
You see that position? As long as he has his outside foot, look how many options he has. I mean, just look at it. If he throws it straight left, it's perfect. I mean, he got all kind of options as long as he keep that foot on the outside of his foot. And he can just keep turning him all night to the right, turning him all night to the right, and he owns it. He owns it.
Once you got him turning here this way, I want you to switch it up on him, right? So, run through the whole motion again after the 3 stop. Boom, boom, stop right there. This left foot, drop it over. 2, 3. 2, 3. Pop, pop. So, be more like this, hands up. So you're gonna go, whoop, 5, 3, step over. Pop, pop. Right here. So, whoop, whoop, stop right there. Don't turn in, more turn out this way. Yeah. So you just have a little more space here. Again. Nice. Yeah. Then go back, finish off with a double jab and go back to the left. Okay. Nice. Again. Yeah. Don't step, don't just go. Step over, step with the double jab. Yeah, right away. Yeah. Keep something in his face. Up.